Hello, friends and neighbors, and welcome to stop number 4 of the Alabama Bass Trails North Division, presented by Phoenix Boats here at Weiss Lake. Miss Kay, we love Weiss Lake and Leesburg Landing, but the weather conditions today going to be a little tricky for our 225 ABT North teams.
It's going to be a little tricky for all of us. I mean, it is. You called it at Smith Lake when we had 70 degrees, but you know, these are the best anglers in the world, and or I think they are, and they're going to catch them. And I can't wait to see what it has, you know, what we see out on the water today.
No doubt about it, and I am to blame because we had 80 degrees there, 70s and 80s at Smith, and I said we're going to have snow in May, and basically we do. Let's get out on Weiss Lake for the Academy Sports and Outdoors first cast.
All right, we're here for the 4th stop of the ABT North on Weiss Lake, and there's a little bit of a cold front moved in, some rains here this morning, but dock talk is the fishing is slow, but some big ones are biting. I've heard 18, 19 pounds take the lead. I've also heard 22, 23 pounds take the lead. So it's that interesting time of year. The fish are wanting to move out deep. However, this cold's probably pulled that back a little bit. I'm guessing we're gonna see some fish caught shallow, probably some schools are out deep. And we've got myself, Darian Craig, Luke Duncan, and Jason Duran out on the lake today. So we're gonna head out of whichever one of us can find the first team that's catching fish this morning.
Well, here we go. We are boat number 1, Mark McCarrick, Tim Hurst, as Miss Kay said. We are off to a quick start this morning. Ran over here. Already have one spot we stopped on. I stopped on our second spot already. As you probably just saw, Mark just swung a short one in. He said kind of just chasing the shad spawn this morning. So it's going to be interesting to see. With cloud cover, kind of holds them in there a little bit more today. Got plenty of time to fish this morning. Got the pick of the lake where they wanted to go. If you're leading AOI, you couldn't ask for more at that point. So it's going to be interesting to see how these guys shake out today.
Well, we've caught up with the Roberts crew from Kentucky, boat 42. We're actually down in the new lake. We were headed out to the takeoff boat, and man, boats just kept passing us in the canal coming back in there, and there are a lot of boats down here, so we're going to hop around down here for a little bit. Way more boats than I really anticipated coming down here.
Yo, how's practice?
Not practice.
No practice, just coming in Bay Springs. Well, at least you got the whole thing to yourself, basically.
That's surprising for me.
I know. So what's the thoughts for today with no practice?
Go around fishing.
Go fishing string.
Yeah.
Maybe a little history.
Yeah. Go as fast as we can. What's y'all's plan for today?
Keep my hands in my pockets as long as possible. These guys are about to make a cast that we've seen many a fish get caught on ABT Live right here in this one little cut. Right. Oh, maybe the next cast. Oh, I told y'all. I just called that fish for you. I mean, he ain't no biggin', but I did call that fish. Can we clip this? Can we please clip this and just save it onto my my records for the ABT? Yeah, on my reel. Make a little highlight reel.
Oh, got another one on. Ooh, another one. I just saw it, yeah, right in the net. Good deal. That's fish number 2 right there. Little feisty joker. I mean, as soon as he put the net in, the fish came off. Hanging around these docks this morning. That's a fatty too, man.
Alabama Bass Trail Television is presented by Phoenix Boats and sponsored by Academy Sports and Outdoors, Crush City Rapala, Landers McClarty Chevrolet, and by Jax. It's all about the South. There's more to come.
In 2009, it all started with this 721 Pro XP and a passion to build the best fishing platform in design, performance, and construction for all of our customers. Through the years, motors have changed. Electronics have changed. But the passion to build the best bass boat possible has not changed. Everyone at Phoenix believes we got it right the first time.
Here at Landers McClarty Chevrolet, it's time to pick your offer on a new Chevy Silverado 1500. That's right, pick the offer that's best for you. Choose rates as low as 2.9% for 72 months, or how about up to $12,000 off all Silverados? They have the best selection in years with over 500 pre-owned vehicles available. Big store, big on savings, and big on customer service. Visit LandersMcClartyChevrolet.com.
Big banks only care about one thing, ROI. So when it comes to your small business, you can expect a big no. At AmFirst, we don't just invest in your business, we invest in you and your goals. With great rates on loans, lines of credit to help you grow, and business checking accounts. Because at AmFirst, business is personal.
She grew up fast. Will she remember these times and continue the tradition? You better believe it. Tell a new fish story with Garmin.
Stay on fish. Real big. I thought he was way bigger than that. It is a simple. I'll give you that. Simple as you're putting this bait on, is all it is, Jack. Got him. Good one? No, he's decent. Yeah, he's real cool. Run up. Yeah, he'll pull it for you.
Good, how are you? I hope that, was that fish number one?
No, that was fish number 10. Yeah, 10 or so.
Really?
Yeah, that was our second call.
Second call, how many good ones?
Got in some smaller ones first thing. Just gonna have to call through them the rest of the day. They're not the size that we usually have in here. It's not really big this morning.
Yeah.
So.
Got another one.
Morning, guys.
Morning.
Y'all got them?
No, we got a little limit.
Got 5.
Put up inside.
Oh, lost him right there on the buzzer.
We are on boat 10. They just caught one and put it in the box. It's kind of a small one. Rob Wright and Samuel Fowler. It's raining again, if y'all were wondering. Heard that makes the fish bite. But we're fishing a familiar area. Could have told this team in practice, 6 months ago that this would be a good spot. Mark McKeag and Tim Hurst were going to be here. But, can't share that kind of information. These guys have different baits, though. So you saw Mark and Tim kind of work this area with a spinner bait. These guys are downsizing to some real small baits. The rain's really picking up now.
Number
79.
Boat number 79, Smith and Mize. Y'all got them?
We got one for like 6 pounds, and we got one that's
You got a 6-pounder for real?
yeah.
Dang, who caught it?
I caught it early this morning out of a little grass mat.
Nice.
But other than that, it's been pretty slow. Tried to start offshore, but that wind's real bad out there.
Yeah.
So just looked shallow to try something a little secondary. Got lucky.
A 6-pounder to kick off the day.
Alabama Bass Trail Television, presented by Phoenix Boats, is sponsored by Yamaha Outboards, TH Marine, McGraw-Webb Chevrolet, American Baitworks, and by Southern Protection Agency.
This is Jack's Country, where on game day, no one shows up empty-handed. Introducing Jack's Classic Wings. 8 wings available in 3 classic flavors, plus fries and homemade ranch for just $8.99. We're Jack's, and we're all about the South.
Here at Landers McClarty Chevrolet, it's time to pick your offer on a new Chevy Silverado 1500. That's right, pick the offer that's best for you. Choose rates as low as 2.9% for 72 months, or how about up to $12,000 off all Silverados? They have the best selection in years with over 500 pre-owned vehicles available. Big store, big on savings, and big on customer service. Visit LandersMcClartyChevrolet.com.
This is Jack's Country, where fresh biscuits are tradition. Wake up with 2 made-from-scratch biscuits filled with egg, cheese, and bacon or sausage, just like Nana's, if Nana made the official biscuit of the South, which she doesn't. We're Jack's. We're all about the South.
Oh, whoa. Yes, let's go! Let's go! Oh my God! That might be like $20,000! Get in here! Let's go!
Well, we have caught up with Dylan and Greg Tucker. One thing I know about these guys is that they're straight fish catchers. I fished against Dylan for a long time in youth events and high school events, but no matter where we went, Buddy always had them. Oh, he's about to swing right now. Smoked him, jerked him all the way across the boat. That is the 5th out of 6 boat that we've pulled up on that's caught a fish as soon as we pulled up. Not the right size at all, but well, what y'all got?
Got one right now.
One keeper. How was practice? Yeah?
Let's deal with stomach fire.
Oh, love that.
Winging it today.
We're sliding in with boat 189. Alan Renner and Tristan Renner got 2 fish. I think the fishing, the technique has slowed down a little bit for some of these teams. Like, we were kind of chasing that shad spawn. Now I think everybody's kind of just sat down. fishing the grass a little bit over on this side of the lake. Either that or everybody got cold.
We've caught up with boat number 153, and they said they got 4 little ones. Skipping a wacky rig. It was a little wacky rig and square bill combination, which was part of my pick and part of Jason's pick.
I'm here with Luke Gerald and Gavin Moy. Gavin, one half of the team that finished top 10 here in the ABT 100 last year with his partner in those, Will Colley. And as we've been having crazy camera issues today, of course, cameras and this kind of weather really don't cooperate, but we had to run back to the ramp, and as Jared and I were going back to the ramp to get another piece of equipment, Luke and Gavin were netting a 4-pounder, so we came back to catch up with them. They've culled a couple of times, and going to be interesting to see. And they fished this exact same stretch last year in the ABT 100.
Well, I've caught up with Eric Morris and Randy Talbert, boat number 145, and they are battling straight in the middle of this wind. I'm actually right near you, Luke, really close. I'm just out on the main river. These guys are, I don't know exactly if they're fishing, I really can't tell if they're fishing deep or if they're fishing shallow by where they're sitting at. There's a real shallow bar that comes up. I just can't tell if they're, it's so windy and we've got to stay pretty far back just because I don't want to get on top of them like I've been known to do in the past. Really just get in the way.
This the rain y'all wanted?
More than an hour now.
That's true. What y'all got?
We got 3 or 4 in the dink.
A 3 or 4 and a dink? Yeah. Hey. That's a start, right? All right. Mr. and Chandler McCollum. A 3, a 4, and a dink. So good times right there, guys.
Well, I just ran back into Bay Springs, really with the only mission to avoid this north wind. And it appears that there's about 20 other boats that have had the same idea because no one was in here this morning. And then the wind picked up about, 2 hours ago, and now everyone's in here. Boat number 147, and like Luke mentioned earlier, it's kind of hard to really yell at these people and get a good talk from them because everyone's bundled up with rain suits and rain and wind, and just kind of difficult to talk.
This portion of Alabama Bass Trail TV, presented by Phoenix Boats, is sponsored by Garmin, by Power Pole, Strike King, Lose, and by Mountain Dew.
In the relentless pursuit of domination on the water, one name stands above the rest. TH Marine's Atlas Jackplate. The power behind champions since 2007. The driving force that propels you to victory. More winners choose Atlas. For the fisherman who demands the best, Atlas delivers. Because every move counts. More winners choose Atlas.
Research and development is more than just time in the shop for us. It's time out here. Sweating the details. Making boats that work as well in the real world as they do on paper. From our R&D team to our anglers on the water, we have the knowledge and passion to build you the finest fishing platform in the world.
Some things ain't worth keeping. Yesterday's traditions, today's adventures, tomorrow's memories. Now that's something worth keeping. Fish Alabama and find your keeper.
For more information, visit fishalabama.org. The best fishing spots hook your heart and reel you back again and again and again. Whether the bucket mouths are biting or the tall tails are flowing, it's always a good time. Anyone, anywhere can get fishing for less. Have fun out there.
Welcome to Weiss Lake, the fourth stop of the Alabama Bass Trail North Division. And as you can see, it is a little soggy here at Weiss Lake. Rain pretty much all day long. 225 teams took off this morning for trying to get that $15,000 first place payout. Over $64,000 being paid out at this event today. And things don't just look different because of the rain. We are missing our MC, Mr. Luke Duncan, who had to go home after live. Luke is very, very sick, and he was a champ to go out on the water today and do his best to deliver live coverage. We've had a number of teams come across the stage. Currently right now leading 1693, Steve West and Wendell Edgell. You're going to recognize this guy from I said I was going to say he was on the show Survivor, but he really wasn't. He was on the show Shark Tank. He works with us on the weekends doing his little side gig. Mr. Darian Craig, welcome to the stage.
I feel like I got called up for the A team or the B team. Luke, if you're still watching by any chance, please get sick next time on a prettier event. Boat number 6, Nolan Spencer, Jonathan Reese got 5. Say they got a big one. They got a big bag of fish too, brother. We got new leaders with 20 pounds, 20.44.
I think you guys came here expecting to do that today.
We did, man. We've got some history here, and it's been good to us. It's been bad to us, but we had a good practice, and we really thought if everything played out, we could catch a good bag.
Key for us was really hunkering down in an area that we knew it was a shad spawn deal. Like Nolan said earlier, the shad weren't there spawning, I guess because of the conditions, but the fish were there, still just harder to catch. So.
Next up is boat number 1, Mark McKegg, Tim Hurst. Both guys are headed to the stage, which means they got a good bag of fish. Taking them to third place with 5 that go 15.79, sir.
Tim had found a place that the shad were spawning, and we just pulled in there. We made 2 or 3 stops, as you've seen, and didn't catch much. And then he picked up a spinnerbait, and he caught them pretty fast for about an hour. We caught 5 there, and then later on that day, we left and went around and fished some brush and some deeper places, and I caught a nearly 5-pounder.
Next up is going to be boat number 48, Jim Barnett, Scott Russell. We don't have a 5-pounder, but we got 5 good ones. His guess is 15 pounds. He's going to be wrong on that, buddy. 1611 is going to have you in third place right now, sir. How'd you catch them?
Hey, mostly on shaky head. We caught the big fish early on a chatterbait and everything else on shaky.
It takes a brave man to throw a shaky head in this wind all day. Next up, boat number 80, Tim Cummings and Cole Walker. Oh, we got a big bag of fish, boys. We got a really good bag of fish. 5 going to go 16.40. Good bag of fish, brother.
Legitimately, we actually fished offshore all day. I mean, we came out here and we scanned, and that's all we did, and just found a few places, a few little hard spots, had a few fish on it, and we just fished our style of fishing.
Next up is Sean and Logan Lolly.
Good bag, guys.
Very good bag of fish. Moved y'all into second place. Y'all just nonchalantly walking up here. 17.51 for the Lollies.
All right, Team Lolly, 17.51. That is a great bag today. Tough conditions, but the fish were biting for y'all.
Yeah, they bit really well. We just didn't get a lot of bites, man. We might have had 8 bites all day, and we just got lucky and run across some good ones. I mean, he caught the big one this morning first right off the bat. So.
Next up is Jaybird, boat number 171, Jaybird and Tim Baker. 5 fish. Wow. Great bag of fish. 19-13. Moved y'all into second place, big dog. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Let's go.
It was tough, but we just grinded it out and got the right bites. A lot of guys were saying 19 was going to win it today, and then we snuck in here with a 20-pound bag. But were y'all feeling that in practice? No, we had an awful practice, but we talked about it last night. We had a good area we thought would play off if we just stuck it out, and that's what we ran to one spot and stayed there all day.
All right, we're here with the 2025 winners at Weiss, Nolan Spencer, Jonathan Reese. Y'all just won the second time on the same pond. That's tough to do.
It is, man. Honestly, you know, both times we had a really good feeling coming into it. We had a good practice. Had a good practice back in 18. Good practice this time. This lake just kind of suits us. It's been feast or famine, though. We've had some really tough events here, but, you know, obviously we've had some good ones. So, I might have to buy a house down here or something.
I mean, if y'all keep winning like this here, you're probably going to be able to do it. I mean, just quickly talk about how you caught them.
Yeah, man, it was a typical shad spawn deal. Found a stretch of grass that had them in it, and we got in that area and we threw a frog, swim jig, your typical stuff. And it wasn't fast and furious. We didn't, load the boat right off the bat. We just kind of kept going back and forth and circling around, and got the bites we needed.
Yeah, they were pretty obvious. It absolutely helped. We were boat 6 this morning.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You get on that lucky shad spawn stretch, the magic stretch that everybody looks for, and hard to find, by the way, sometimes.
Dude, Thursday, so we found that stretch. Thursday, I fished, I don't know, miles. It looked just like it. Nothing. So there was definitely something special about it, and it's about 400 yards from where we won a few years ago. So.
Well, there you go. Wrapped up a great event here at Weiss, and we'll see you at the next one at Lake Eufaula in the ABT South.